Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 8, Episode 9. It's titled Initial Descent. These damn titles get me. They get me. Alright, let's get started. We're going to start with Emma and Zayed. They went to dinner with his friends, and he said it's a 0% chance of marrying Emma. So now they are back at the Airbnb, and Emma wants to discuss it, but he doesn't. So they argued a little bit. Then she took herself off to bed angry. I don't feel sorry for Emma. I want her to remove that Morticia wig and go back to the States. Zayed is a joke. He played in her face in front of his friends. He was basically saying, like, I ain't marrying this hoe. That's what he basically said in front of his friends. The next morning, they have another discussion about him telling his friends that it's a 0% chance he's going to marry her. Emma told him that the trip was a waste. It was a waste of her time and her money, and she came there for no reason. Zayed told her it's a 0% chance at this moment. That's still bad. Why would I date somebody if I see 0% chance of being with them in the future? Why? You're wasting your time. Emma told him he said nothing but nice things to her online, but now that she's here in his face, he's always mad. Zayed is that type of person that absent makes the heart grow fonder. He likes you better when you're far away. I know people like that. So Zayed apologized to her, and they made up. That couldn't be me. That could not be me. First, while she's flying thousands of miles to come see him, he texts her and change up on her and tell her, you can't kiss me, you can just hug me and probably kiss me on the cheek. When before, when she was in California, talking to him on the phone, he goes, we can do whatever we want to do. These other people are old people. We can do whatever we want to do. They don't have nothing to say about what we do. And now he texts her on her flight to see him saying, all we can do is hug and kiss on the cheek. You know, so he plays in her face all the time. Then he doesn't meet her at the airport. She has to push her luggage, struggling through Morocco, through the streets of Morocco, to try to get to him with all her luggage. That wouldn't be me. That would not be me. She's crazy. Why would she do that? I would say, you come meet me at the motherfucking airport, or I'm on my way back to the States. This is ridiculous. She's pushing her suitcase through the streets of Morocco, in traffic, out of traffic, and he's just standing there. Then when she finally meet up with him, he's going to lie to her and say, I didn't tell you that we could do whatever we want. Well, we have him on tape saying that on camera saying that he would do it. That, you know, saying what they could do and what they couldn't do. Or saying that they could do anything they want to do. He's such a liar and a gaslighter. And now he's playing in her face by telling his friends that he sees 0% chance of them getting married. He's a moron. And I guess Emma needs bricks to fall on her head before she realizes that Zayed is not the 1, the 2, or the 3. So the next day, they're getting along fabulously. Zayed cooked for Emma. And then they're complimenting each other. And he's feeding her food. But then he effed it up by saying, yesterday was 0%, today is a 7%. Him and these percentage. What if she rated him? If I was her, I would rate him a -1. I sure would. In their confessional, he told her on a scale of 1 to 10, he loves her 70%. Zayed is a moron. He's a total moron. So the next day is her birthday, and Zayed plans on taking her to the desert to ride a camel, because that's what she wants to do. So while she is packing, Emma told us and the producer that the night before, Zayed came to her room and they made out. and then they had sex twice. Zayed's full of shit. He want to do shit behind closed doors. See, no wonder she went from a 0 to a 7. So she still want to tell him about her ex. I think Muhammad is his name. Good luck with that, Emma. When Zayed was packing to go on this trip, we did see him put a little red box in his suitcase. A little red ring box in his suitcase. Next up, we have Daniel and Lisa. Daniel is a trip. Lisa is in the hotel room alone, and she feels like it's time to remove her wig. She said it's itchy, it's sticking to her forehead and the side of her head, and there's sores, and the wig smell, and she hasn't worn the wig this long before, and she's ready to get rid of that wig. She says she don't care what Daniel thinks. She's taking this damn wig off. She should have never allowed him to see her with the wig on. I think she looked a lot better with the wig on. I think she looked younger with the wig. We saw a clip of her telling her daughter that her and Daniel are engaged, and the daughter is pissed. The daughter said Daniel is a playboy. I know that. Lisa said she do need to talk to Daniel about his past. Next, she goes to the lobby to meet up with Daniel. When Daniel saw her without the wig, he said, wow. Then he said, oh, God. He said, why are you like this? He said, you didn't tell me you were taking your wig off. She told him it was itchy. He said he was astonished when he saw her. He said it was embarrassing. Wow. The nerve. He said she looks older. She does look older without a wig. He said if they are going to be together, she have to wear her wig. He said they are going to meet his friends, and if she doesn't wear the wig, his friends will be embarrassed. How are they going to be embarrassed? It's her head. How are they going to be embarrassed? He told her to stay inside when she's not wearing the wig. So she can't come out without the wig. He told her not to come outside without the wig. He told her he does not like short hair, he likes long hair. Lisa said she felt hurt, ugly, unwanted, and unloved, and she wanted to cry. He told her she has to wear her wig when they go to meet his friends and family and other people. She told him he's being rude. So then he apologized and hugged her. Next, they're in an Uber or a taxi, and they're on there, and she's wearing her wig. And then they met up with Daniel's friends and cousin. Daniel introduced Lisa as a stunning beauty from America. Daniel told his friends that he is very poor and he's wearing good clothes because of Lisa. One of the friends said before Daniel only had one pair of shoes. He told his friends without Lisa, he don't know where he would be right now. They told Lisa that she has transformed Daniel's life. Lisa told them that she worked hard to give Daniel things. She said she worked 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. I think that's a lie. That's a lie. If that's the case, how come she had to borrow money from her daughter and her friend to come on this trip? She then asked his friends if Daniel is popular with the ladies. They all said yes, Daniel is popular with women. Daniel told Lisa that he has never brought any woman to his family in the name of getting married. The friends reassured Lisa that she is an angel that came into Daniel's life. Lisa told them that Daniel was talking to another female on social media the same time he was talking to her. And Daniel admitted that. Lisa told the guys that the girl called her and told her that Daniel is a scam artist and he's going after women in America. The guys said they didn't know anything about that. Daniel had told Lisa that the girl was just a friend and he blocked the girl. If she's just a friend, why block her? Why would you have to block her if she's just a friend? And why would a friend call you a scam artist? I don't trust Daniel either, but Lisa is a liar herself. Lisa said she believed, at the time she believed Daniel, but now she is skeptical because his friends are saying how much she changed his life. So now she's feeling like a sugar mama. But Lisa makes no damn sense to me. She gives him money monthly, right? She flew across the world to meet him, right? She accepted his proposal, right? She had sex with him, right? And then she got the blessings from his uncle, right? So why all of a sudden now she's talking about this woman that he was talking to on social media when they first started talking? All of a sudden she's going back. She's going backwards. You come all this way, now you're going backwards? I don't get that. I don't understand that. What the hell? Why all of a sudden this woman is important? The woman that he was talking to important. See, if I'm on a dating site, right, and I'm talking to this guy, talking to him for about 3 days, then we realize we're not compatible. So I move on. He move on, I move on. I start talking to this other guy, talking for about a couple of days, realize, nah, we're not compatible. Then I move on to this other guy, start talking to this other guy, talking about 5 days. Then we realize we're not compatible. When you're dating, you're dating. And then you find the one that you want to be with. So what if he was talking to another woman online while he was talking to her? While he was talking to her, was he committed to her at the time? And you forgave that and was sending him money, came to visit him, had sex with him, got blessings. So why all of a sudden now she backtracking to this woman before? That doesn't make any sense to me. Lisa makes no damn sense to me. And you know what I think Lisa's doing? I think Lisa has her secret. She's scared to tell him her secret. So she's trying to dig up some dirt on Daniel. And Daniel probably do have dirt. But she's trying to dig up some dirt on Daniel so that when she tell him her effed up secret, it won't look so bad. Or she'll have something to say. Well, you did this to me, so I did this to you. I think that's what it is. She's trying to find something dirty on Daniel. And Daniel probably do have some dirt. But she's trying to find dirt on Daniel so that when she tell him her secret, it won't look so bad. That's what I think she's trying to do. Because all of a sudden, this girl pops up that he used to date or used to talk to online. So what? So what? I don't like her. So the producers asked Daniel if he's talking to women from America. He said yes. He is talking to women from America. And he should. Why shouldn't he? Is he talking to a woman from America now? Maybe he is, maybe he's not. But that's who she should be concerned with. Not somebody from before, someone now. Now she's engaged to him. So now she should be concerned if he's talking to somebody online. Not one before. Come on, Lisa. Come on, stop it. Daniel told her she picked him up from the gutter. She clothed and fed him. So why would he play around? Why would he mess around on her? Yeah, she's just trying to find, Lisa is full of shit. Her and her funky ass wig, they're full of shit. She's just trying to find dirt on Daniel because she got dirt. She got something to tell him and she's ashamed of herself. So she's trying to find something for him to be ashamed of. Next, we have Annalyn and Jovan. We picked up where we left off. They are having dessert, and Annalyn told Jovan that he is not romantic. He told her being romantic is making sure she has her lights on. That's not being romantic, Jovan. That's providing. So she started crying because she feels like he's throwing things in her face that he has done for her. He's thrown everything that he's done for her in her face. Since Jovan is not romantic and doesn't give physical touch, Annalyn can be the romantic one and give the physical touch. She can hold his hand. She can, give him a kiss on the cheek every now and then, rub his shoulders, sit close to him, put her hand on his knee or on his thigh, and then maybe he'll start reciprocating. If he's not romantic, she can go ahead and be romantic. Come on, girl. She has to teach him how to be romantic. She has to teach him how to treat her. Come on. But I think Jovan is clueless. If his wife is telling him you're not romantic, and you have no idea how to be romantic, Google that shit. Google, how do I be romantic? How do I be romantic? Google that shit. Find out. But they're still mad at each other. They go back to the room. He goes to take a shower, and she cries and bitches to the producer or the camera person. She was talking to one of them. And next, they are packing to go to Annalyn's hometown, but they're still pissed at each other. They're on 2 different pages. Jovan said he's giving her space, and she thinks he's giving her the silent treatment. So they finally sit down to talk. He told her she nags him all the time. He told her she is constantly criticizing him. She told him it's not easy putting up with his tantrums, his stubbornness, and his whining. He told her she is constantly complaining about him, saying he's a downer and he's unromantic. He asked her if she regrets marrying him. And of course, she's not going to say, yeah, I regret marrying you. She said, of course not. She said, no, I don't regret marrying you. But she wants him to be more positive. And Jovan promised not to throw what he does for her in her face and not to be negative. But he wants her to promise him to give him some slack and ease up off of him. But Annalyn, she ain't promised shit. She ain't promised him nothing. She told him he acts like he's constipated. He told her, that's because you're always on me. You're always mad at me. Then they showed clips of him being negative. But then Jovan got a little romantic. He told me, come over here and sit on my lap. And she did, and they cuddled and kissed and everything. I guess he took my advice and Googled how to be romantic. Next up, we have Rick and Trisha. They took a boat to another island. They went to a nice little hideaway. Trisha was very impressed. The view was beautiful. Rick then had them put on Tarzan and Jane outfits because he wanted to role play. Trisha did not like it one bit, but they got it in anyway. The next day, Rick decided finally to tell Trisha his big secret, that he went to Colombia and hooked up with his ex when she had ghosted him for 5 days. He told her he's sorry, he regretted, and they can work through it. She told him to shut up, and she started to cry. She told him he cheated just like her ex did. She told him to shut up, and then she got up and she walked off. Next day, get back on the boat to leave the paradise. And Trisha is heartbroken and Rick is apologetic. And that's all he can do is apologize. He can't do shit else but apologize. And we found out that he didn't cheat on her while she had ghosted him. He made the reservations to go to Colombia while she had ghosted him. And after they started talking again, then he went to Colombia. So he really did cheat on her. Yes, he did. Last but not least, we have Laura and Bir Khan. Bir Khan took Laura on a romantic getaway. Everybody going on a romantic getaway trip. On their romantic getaway trip, they toured a castle. After they toured the castle, they sat down to talk. And Laura asked him where did his debt come from. Bir Khan told her that he had 3 businesses, but when COVID hit, he lost his businesses. He told her he couldn't get a good paying job, so he started gambling a lot. She asked him how often does he gamble. He told her if he has money, he will gamble it away. And that's basically every damn day. Bir Khan told her that's how him and his friends pay rent, by him gambling. Lisa asked him if he gambled away the money she sent him for Valentine's Day. Excuse me. He said, yup. She had sent him $150 for Valentine's Day. That's 500 Turkish money. No, that's 5,000 Turkish money. He gambled and made 20,000 Turkish money, and he said that's how he paid rent. Laura told him she is livid. Bir Khan said gambling is something he have to do. He told the producer that his gambling is not an addiction. He told her gambling is his life, and that's how he does things. He said he bet on football games. He said, I can't play football no more, but I can bet on the damn games. She told him if the K1 visa comes through, she will be responsible for him financially for 10 years. He told her he will gamble until he is fully successful. How long is that going to take, Bir Khan? You're already in the hole. $50,000 he said he was in the hole? Bir Khan is lazy. Bir Khan needs to go get a job. Okay? That was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on the Pillow here. Bye.